Hold on, Kylo. Let me get my coffee. Alright. Come on over here, buddy. That's my big boy. What you doing? Pretty motley looking today, ain't you, buddy? I'm hoping that if all has gone well so far, even with all this wind here, you guys can still hear me. The reason you guys can still hear me is because I have a new wireless mic that attaches to my iPhone. It's got a little receiver up there that plugs into the iPhone, and then I got a transmitter on me that plugs into the mic. I know most of y'all know that I've got 6 friends, amazing women that help with the administration of Hamish and Kylo's page here and the group. Not only are they page administrators, they're very dear friends of mine. Love them to death. And you guys should too, because, you know, without them, this page and the group really wouldn't be where it is without them. Anyway, they had pitched in together and bought me an external mic for my birthday because we had noticed an uptick in complaints from people saying, oh, I can't hear the videos, you know. And before I was kind of limited to, you know, as far as the microphone cord could reach to my iPhone, which made things a little problematic sometimes, you know, both in videotaping and audio. You know, like a windy day today, you know, I may as well give it up because there's no way in hell you guys are going to hear me using just the iPhone mic. But hopefully with this wireless mic here, I can, you know, get a decent distance away from the camera so you guys can see more about what's going on and yet still be able to hear me. Speaking of windstorms, I want to let you guys know I discovered something the other day about our buddy here, Kylo. Yeah. He's afraid of windstorms. He really is, honest to God. He is afraid of windstorms. I realized it by accident a few days ago. And after I got to thinking about it, you know, putting one video together with another one and watching him do something one time and, you know, things like that just started to add up. You know, just by themselves, I wouldn't have noticed. I didn't notice. But once I made the connection, it was pretty easy to piece them all together and see how they fit. And yeah, my Highland cow here is afraid of wind. Don't know why. You know, I can't explain it. You know, I can tell you what he does, you know, during the windstorm, but I can't tell you why he's afraid of it. I don't know. It's a good thing he's not in Scotland, though. He'd be in trouble. Oh, you sit down here, buddy. So, it's kind of funny. I'm going to post a couple of videos of him reacting during windstorms. Let you guys take a look at what I'm talking about. I don't know how much introduction to each video that I'll be able to do, so just bear in mind, if you see a video that I post and just seems kind of random and out of the blue, you'll have to think back for yourself. Oh yeah, he mentioned wind, and just keep an eye on him, see what he does. In this first video that I'm going to post is one of the most recent times when I really realized it and asked him about it. Yes, I asked him about it. But he was out here eating with Hamish, and I realized he was getting really nervous. He didn't want to eat, he was standing over there somewhere, so I walked over and talked to him for a minute, and knelt down, asked him what was going on. He just gave me this look, and I knew something was up, but hell, I couldn't figure out what. Never occurred to me that it was that. So I went on back, tried to let him eat some more, and he didn't want to. So, oh, you're fine. So I went on back out there and talked to him, and I knelt down with him, and loved on him some, and that's when I kind of figured out that he was nervous about the wind. He was okay while I was there. He'd eat, and he'd chew his cud. Damn, Hamish just scared the crap out of me. I mean, I knew he was behind me, but that sudden bang kind of startled me. What's a biggie? But anyway, so I came out here and I was kneeling down beside Kylo and, just talking to him, and he started chewing his cud. He relaxed some. I stayed there with him for a few minutes and told him to go ahead and go get something to eat. And I got up and he went on, but that compared with, that and a couple of other videos that I've done, the one where he's up on the hill there and staring off into the trees and stuff, and I'm telling him that I can't see anything, and I wasn't calling him a fibber, but I couldn't find, I didn't know what he was staring at. Never occurred to me my Highland cow was afraid of wind. So, at the time I didn't really think much about it. I just figured he'd seen a dog or something. But since then, he's acted kind of weird a couple of times during wind. Sometimes I've had the camera going, sometimes I haven't. Most of the time I don't. But I did that time, and I did, this most recent time, so I'll show you all those again. I just thought it was odd. It's, I've always said Kylo had a lot of character to him, and just the fact that, my Highland cow apparently is now afraid of windstorms. It's kind of sad, but it's funny at the same time. I don't want you laughing at him though. Y'all got to support each other. All right, I'm going back up to the house. I got a sink to fix. It is windy out here. What? All right, I'll sit down for a few more minutes. Ugh.